Hey, what's up everyone? It's time for more Witch Watch. This is episode 3. In the previous episode, was genuinely really great. It was a very funny episode. So far the 2 episodes we've seen have set up for something that's going to be like a really solid gag series with, you know, cute characters and I just think like I've talked about this a lot in the last 2 videos, so I won't go deep into it, but the art and character designs in this show to me are just so great, and it's a brilliant adaptation of this as well. Like the adaptation is really going off, so I'm excited to watch. I didn't think like that I would be this much looking forward to more Witch Watch when I started. You know, when I was choosing all the shows to start with, I thought Witch Watch was like something that I threw on and I was like, I'll probably, you know, check out an episode or 2 of this and we'll see how it goes. But I mean, so far I'm liking it enough that I want to be in it for the long run, so we'll see. I'm not committing to anything yet, and if you want me to continue the series, the way you can try to make that happen is to support these videos, especially like leaving a comment saying that you really enjoyed the video or anything, or your favorite part of the episode, any of that sort of stuff. Helps me out a lot, and just liking the video, you know, subscribing to the channel, watching the video in its entirety, that stuff helps me out a lot as well. And go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reaction, as well as early access exclusive videos for both this channel and my Jent Watches One Piece channel. Let's jump into this. This is Witch Watch episode 3. Who's this? Looks like Nico's hair. Ah! Ah, Ibuki. This is crazy. Dog and raindrop, okay. What? Raindrop. What's happening here? It's like a beta version of the intro? Whoa! What the fuck? This is cool. Wow. I don't know why they're doing this, but I like it. Oh, like Nico's trying to fix it. So honestly, a pretty good gag then. Like Nico fucked up the OP. Man, it's really nice to see this for like such an incredibly animated OP as well. Oh god, even the like storyboards look incredible. Not storyboards, you know what I'm talking about. Awesome. Wow, what a creative idea. Aww. Onions. Oh, that's nice. He got attached to a new cup. Nico's gonna come in and be loud. There you go. You need to change up your style, Nico. Oh my god. Oh god. Here we go. Of course. What's this? Okay. That's cool. Yeah, that's cute. Oh. Right. That makes sense. It can't figure it out from context. No, just go and get normal clothes. Oh my god, Nico. Chairman Netero. Wow, they love Hunter x Hunter in this show. Stay seated. He doesn't know what he's doing. Nico, go back in your room. That's nice. There you go. No, she can't go out like this. Oh. Aww. Yeah. Build up your own style. Oh no, she's running. Oh no. She got too distracted. He's like, on second thought, I actually like these clothes more. How does he still have coffee in that mug? Didn't he finish it and that's why he was going for seconds? Oh. Yeah, I mean, that was a very real compliment. No, don't pucker. He's just... Damn, that's kind of cool. Not interested. Fair enough. It did get rowdy. Yeah. You're very rowdy. I don't think he minds it though. Yeah. Just be genuine with him, and he'll be genuine with you. Witch's delivery service. Oh, Kiki delivery service reference. You can check out my reaction to Kiki's delivery service on this channel. Instructions? Oh no, it might be a warning. Okay. Alright. Yeah, you kind of need a high success rate to be a prophet, I think. That's nice. Oh, so much responsibility, yeah. Oh. He's taking on the parent role. Yes. With magic, of course. Yep. That's only if you make yourself light. Although, to be fair, she should be training her magic more, you know? Using it more casually might be good for that. Are you gonna clone yourself? Did she get smaller? She did. It didn't look like it got halved. She should be even shorter if it got halved. Maybe it halved her age. That's not efficient. Yeah, he just. And now she's dumber. And you're gonna be moving slower. No. Oh no. Jeez. And they all have to carry one box. He's like, Jesus, stop it. At least they're having fun. She wouldn't be having this much fun if she was just carrying it herself, so. You can't stand it. And don't let her use the doublet spell. Yep, dogs and raindrops. Oh god. You're gonna kick the fucking dog. Oh no, he just took the bite. Why is your champ biting so aggressively? Oh my gosh. All of you combine together again, please. There you go. Oh. Okay, so it hasn't passed yet? That's cool. That's a good idea. Alright, rain's coming. Who's this? New character? Cute. Lost dogs and the patter of rain. I guess we're doing it now. No, he needs to guard you today especially. It's such a fake cough. He's too focused. You put her in a bad mood now. Nico. So romantic. She's in such a good mood now. Ah, Kara. Stop getting your hopes up. Yes, I'm ready. This is the guy we saw. Oh. Did he have a dog mask on? He did. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Oh my god, really? We're just fighting? Uh-oh. Can you use magic? What is this? Fuck, man. Okay. Oh. Oh, nice. That's really cool. You're a stranger? Who are you? Khan. Old friend?
紹介するよ。カンちゃん。
わかるか。
カンちゃんは
悪かったな、鬼。お前の力を試しただけや。
Sure.
わしもニコを守るために来た。カラスの使い魔や。
Oh. That's the whole episode? Whoa. Alright. Very nice. Cute episode. I'm still having a good time. This is a lot of fun. And it looks like we're going to be introduced to a new character, Khan, next episode. So I wonder what, you know, like what dynamic is he going to add? Like I'm curious about these other characters like that we've seen in the OP and stuff, which I'll talk about the OP in a second as well. But I'm curious about these other characters because they've shown some of these other characters in the OP and like, you know, obviously when you're early in a series, I think I tend to go like one of two ways. I tend to, in the early episodes, feel like there needs to be something more, and so I'm waiting for those new characters to show up because it's starting to feel empty, or I am like so comfortable with the dynamic that they've got that I don't want them to shift it yet, right? And I think I'm closer to the latter right now, where it's like I really like Moy and Nico's dynamic, and I think it's really cute watching them do stuff together. So now we're possibly introducing a new character, like, you know, obviously I'm going to be slightly hesitant because I'm like, oh, I don't know, what's he going to change up with the show's format? Like, I wanted, like, you know, at least 2 or 3 more episodes of like him and her just fucking around, but I'm sure we're gonna get plenty of that stuff throughout the series, so I don't think I should be worried. But yeah, it's, you know, it was a good episode. I liked, I mean, honestly, it's kind of nice just sitting back and watching the gags that they're setting up so far, because I think what makes this show work stronger, I mean, when you're coming from a comedy standpoint on a series, like, it's not even necessarily the gags that really work in this. To me, it's the straight manning. The like, if you don't know what like the term straight manning essentially refers to, you have a lot of the times in comedy acts, especially more traditional comedy acts, traditional duos, you will have the silly character and the straight man, right? And these do not have to be like one character is one and one character is the other, but most jokes will have like absurd premise and then another character pointing out the absurd premise. And it is a very necessary role for comedy a lot of the time. You will find in a lot of comedy, if you like watch live comedy and you like hear when the audience laughs, you will find a lot of the time the audience doesn't laugh at the absurd premise as much as they do at the person afterwards pointing out how absurd the premise is. That's really as simple as it is. So like someone comes in, this is going to be a terrible example because I'm riffing off the top of my head, but I'm trying to give you a very simplified example. Someone comes in, they're like, I'm ready to play volleyball, and they're holding, you know, 1,000 tennis balls, right? And then it'll cut to the other person and them going like, that's the wrong sport, and also you brought too many. Like, and also, who needs that many tennis balls? You know, something like that, right? And they make that comment. The audience generally laughs after the person says, wrong sport, too many balls, right? That's normally when they laugh. They don't tend to laugh as much at the person coming in holding all those tennis balls. Now, no one would laugh at that anyway, because it wasn't a good joke. But I was just like illustrating to you kind of what the concept looks like. So but the thing about straight manning is like it's a very easy thing generally to write the straight man lines, but you can do it better. You can make them even funnier. Like, just depending on the way you word it. And also the translation helps as well. Like, we're you know, obviously reading subs, and as much as, you know, sub elitists like to pretend it's perfectly accurate to the Japanese, the subs are localizing the dialogue as well, almost as much as dubs do. So what we're reading is obviously like a writer, a writer coming up with the local interpretation of what the Japanese were saying. So this is sort of on the localizer as well, and that's also part of the reason it's good, because it's clearly a good localizer. But like there's like there are some things in this that that the wording of the straight manning of the line is very funny to me. Now there was one where I remember it was when Moi was looking at her clothes. And I mean, look, this is a different kind of show. Like, I don't do that many gag shows on this channel. So when I do discussion sections of these videos, me, like, going in depth about why a joke is funny, yeah, probably makes the joke less funny. But it's interesting to me. I like to do it because throughout my life, I've always looked into, like, what makes things funny and, like, how, what makes good comedic timing, what makes good delivery. From a young age, I've been very interested in that. So I still sort of look at that. But there was a bit where he started... Yeah, I think it's this part here where he starts talking about the clothing, and then he's like going on about it over and over again, right? And so he's doing the absurd thing here. Like normally she's the silly one in the conversation and he's the straight man. But in this situation, they flipped it. So he's the silly one because he's going on and on about European clothing. And then she makes a comment that's just like, what was it? Oh yeah, just there. Look at him go. Like, just, like you could have just had like her say like, stop talking about this, or like, pay attention to me or something. But I think look at him go is like, the reason to me it's funny is like, it's more of her talking to the audience rather than talking directly to him. Like, this guy is so oblivious. I'm straight up in front of him going like, look at this fucking dude, that kind of tone really brings the audience into it, and I find it very funny. So like there's very, very simple stuff like that is like, this is stuff that the author probably does without even thinking about it. It's just like an instinctive thing. But it just tells me that the author is a very witty person and is good at writing stuff like this. So yeah, it makes these a lot more enjoyable. I like the dynamic between Moi and Nico now. I like that they both like each other in their own way, but I also... Like, I don't know, it feels like it's 0% frustrating. Like, sometimes you'll have these things where it's like a potential romantic situation, but one's always fucking it up and it's frustrating because you're like, oh, just, realize that they're doing this or whatever. But I think there's something that they're doing here that it's way more cute and funny than it is frustrating. Like, I don't know what... I think because a lot of the time she gets wins anyway. Like, she's just happy about the compliments and she is satisfied about a lot of the other stuff going on. So, I think... And also, there's not really a risk of, like, anything else, like, of Moi leaving her or getting frustrated with her or anything. Like, he's in it for the long haul. He's gonna stay by her side no matter what. But yeah, I mean, I thought this is very cute. Now the OP in this episode, what a crazy cool idea. Let me just go back to it. So I guess let me just watch the start of it. What happened at the very start of it? Was she like just fucking around with it? Let me see. So at the very start, she pops up, she waves, and then she like... Yeah, she breaks it. Okay. So she literally like screws up the OP, and then the rest of the OP is like the original, animation cells or whatever. That's a really creative idea. I like it a lot because you got like the times at the top. Like, that's really entertaining. They did a great job with that because. It's great because one, it keeps people on their toes while they're watching a show if the show's gonna be doing creative shit like that. 2, it lets them advertise the show a bit more. Like you are going to you know, they will be able to post this as its own video on their YouTube channel or whatever, and people are gonna be like, whoa, there was an alternate opening for Witch Watch or whatever, and then they can watch that. 3, these sort of videos, like this sort of you know, animation and stuff is often posted for these kinds of OPs anyway. So to put it in the show, I think is kind of cool, where it's like, hey, like there are gonna be people who are interested in seeing this anyway. Let's just put it in front of more eyes. So they do that. And it just, like, if you are changing up the format of the show, you're doing creative things, and it feels like you're really elevating the adaptation. And I think especially for comedy, if you can do that, especially for comedy manga, then you are going to be like soaring, because people will be interested in watching, if you do it right, people will be interested in watching the manga adaptation to a TV adaptation of comedy, because you want to hear the deliveries of the jokes and stuff. So those people who are coming from the manga, give them more comedy, give them extra stuff to play with, because that will be like a lot more fun for everyone if you actually like play around with like, okay, here's some extra jokes on top of it. So Kaguya-sama is really good at that, right? The anime adds in thousands of jokes that the manga doesn't have, and some of them are like really taking advantage of the medium, you know, different animation styles or different like special music cues or sound effects that just couldn't have happened in the manga. And then obviously, you know, the voice actors can do awesome stuff. So I think it's really cool. I like it a lot. I'm enjoying this show. It's just a very fun, entertaining show, and I can't wait to watch more. So anyway, that's Witch Watch episode 3. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to support this video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I will see you next time. Goodbye.